Hello teachers, this is a video recording on how to use the Student Goals Record. The purpose of the Student Goals Record is to help students set goals that they want to achieve both in the class and outside of the class, and allow us to help them and to tailor the instruction to allow them to achieve their specific goals. So in this form there are 4 parts that you will be filling out. First of all, right at the top, the student's name and ID. You will need to be providing the student ID. The students won't have that, so you can provide that and either have the student write it or you can write it for them. All right, so moving on to the next part, the class goal. This is the goal that they set for what they want to accomplish and what they want to learn in their English class. Now the way that this is designed is that they will set one goal at a time, and as they accomplish it, then they can mark it off and move on to the next goal. The first goal is put in here automatically, and this is designed for students who are lower level and who have not yet learned their alphabet, learned the numbers, and have trouble writing their name. If your student falls into that category, then this is going to be the first goal that they set. Whenever the student comes into your class and you set this goal with them, you're going to write the semester when this was set. So if this student were to come in, for example, in fall 2016, that's what you would write. And then the student will work on that goal until they have accomplished that. It may take them 1 semester, 2 semesters, or even longer. So this form is going to be following them until they achieve that goal. And they don't need to set a new goal for the classroom goal until this one has been achieved. So once the student has completed their goal, then you're going to write the semester when that was completed. So let's say with this one that this was completed in fall 2017. Now it would be time for the student to set a new goal. Or if the student has come into your class and they are not a beginning level, maybe they're an intermediate level or high beginning, and they don't need to worry about the alphabet and learning their numbers, they're ready to move on to more complicated skills like writing a sentence or things like that. The student would then set the goal that applies to them. They only need this goal if they don't already have that skill. If they have that skill, it is not necessary. So the student ideally would be writing the goal that they have on this paper. So you can discuss with your students and they can figure out what it is they want to focus on and what they need to learn. And so maybe the goal that they have is to be able to write a perfect sentence. If that is a goal that the student has, then that's great, and you can help them work towards achieving that. Now in this example here, the student has already achieved one goal, and so when they achieved that in fall 2017, that's when they set the next goal. So this would be set in fall 2017, and they would work on this until they achieve it, at which time you would put maybe they mastered this fairly quickly, and in spring 2018 they moved on. Now you can see just through this example that in one form we're covering multiple semesters, and a new goal isn't needed each semester, but a new goal is completed once they are ready for the new goal. So that is the class goal. Moving on, we have the life goals. Now there's 2 options here with the life goals. First of all, the student can choose one of the pre-selected or pre-written goals, and they can just mark the checkbox of whatever it is they want to do. Or they can write a specific goal that they have. For example, if a student wants to get their driver's license, they could write, "Get my driver's license." And that would be a specific goal. However, if they prefer to choose one of these other options, then that is absolutely acceptable. Now, if your students are like my students, it will be very difficult for them to choose just one because they want to go to get a job, they want to go to college, they want to get US citizenship, and they want to be comfortable in their daily lives. And so all of these things are important to them. Allow the students to select the goals that they want and help them work to achieve it. But once they do achieve something, help them mark off on there that it has been achieved and write the semester when it was achieved. So if a student's goal is to get a job and they manage to get a job in the same semester, for example, fall 2016, write the semester when they achieve it, and then help them move on to the next step and help them work towards their next goal. Again, it is not necessary to write the goals down here. That is only if the student has a specific goal that doesn't fall into these other categories. The last step of the goal form is the student's signature. Make sure that the student is signing this paper to indicate that it is their work on the form. Okay, to recap, we've got the 4 sections. First of all, the student's name and the student ID number. You will need to provide the ID number for the student. Second is the class goal, what the student wants to accomplish while they are in your English class. Third is the life goals. These are the things that they want to accomplish outside of their English class. And finally is their signature at the bottom of the page. Have fun setting goals with your students, and good luck!